Welcome to Cook with Abby. Today I will be preparing a pasta dish. But before I start, I want to share a small message here. As we all are going through this uncertain corona time where public health is dependent on each one of us, these WhatsApp messages, scams, videos, they all are very dangerous and even more dangerous if we pass on. Be careful, and arming yourself is the most effective way to make sure that you and your family don't fall for these scams. Many of us are fortunate enough to spend this time with their parents or their family. So why don't we spend this time to make our bond more stronger with our loved ones and spread love, not fear or hate. And let's be safe. Alright, so today I will be preparing spaghetti with chicken meatballs. I understand that because of this lockdown, many of us are left with a limited grocery. So, while keeping those things in mind, I have prepared this recipe. Suppose if this recipe says a minced meat or a ground meat, and if you don't have a ground meat or a chicken mince, you can do one thing. What I have done here for this recipe is I didn't have a chicken mince. I have used a chicken breast. So what do? You take a chicken breast or any part of the chicken and very finely chop it or mince it with the help of knife. So that can be a substitute for your mincemeat. And if you don't have any herbs or vegetables or something which is mentioned in the menu, you can always use a substitute or a replacement of the same. Let's start with the cooking. Before you start, make sure all the required ingredients are ready in front of you. Right now we are preparing chicken meatball. I'm using some breadcrumbs, 60 gram. If you don't have a breadcrumb, you can use a cheese cracker or a cookies, a salted one, and just break it or roll it with a rolling pin and make it as a breadcrumb, and you can use the alternative or a replacement for your breadcrumb. Put all the ingredients and use egg yolk. Don't use a whole egg. I'm using a whole egg because I'm using a small egg. So I will recommend you to use only egg yolk, 1 number. You can season your mixture with the salt and pepper. If you have a dry herbs, oregano, if you have a fresh herbs, thyme goes really well with the chicken. You can use that as well. Season it well and start mixing it with the help of fork, or you can even use your hands, but make sure your hand should be clean before you start to mix. After mixing it properly, you can store the same mixture in the fridge and let it rest for 10 to 15 minutes. Take it out, we'll start to make the balls. Use your clean hands to make even balls and make sure all the balls should be in an equal size, because the time and temperature really matters when you cook your meatball. If they are uneven, then each and every ball will take different time and temperature to cook, and we don't want to cook it unevenly. So to cook it uniformly, please try to make your ball the same size. After your balls are prepared, now you can start cooking. Drizzle some olive oil, 20 to 25 ml. Be generous with the oil. The gas is at medium flame. After heating your pan, you can start cooking your meatballs. It will take 5 to 10 minutes to get your meatball cooked well. Keep turning it. Make sure your balls are cooked properly from all the sides. After your meatball is almost cooked, you can start to prepare your sauce. For the sauce, I'm putting some sliced garlic and some chopped onions, which was left from the mise en place of the mince, and start sauteing or tossing till the garlic gets light golden brown in color. Now you can add your vegetables I'm using bell peppers for this. You can use whatever you have at your home. You can substitute your vegetable with your diet. You can use spinach, asparagus, broccoli, cauliflower, whatever is available at your place. Now start cooking all the ingredients. You can use a leftover pasta water which I have saved after boiling my pasta. That will create a steam and will help the vegetables to get cooked properly. Reduce your stock or water. After reducing it, you can season it with salt and pepper. At this time, after sauteing your mixture, you can add tomato sauce. This tomato sauce I have already prepared and blended it. Please find the attached recipe on the description down below. You can prepare the tomato sauce in advance and keep it in the fridge. After mixing all the ingredients in the tomato sauce, you can check your seasoning. If you want to put little more water, you can use your pasta water or vegetable stock and cook it for next 2 to 3 minutes. As you see, the sauce is boiling and it's almost cooked. Now you can add your blanched pasta. Here I am using spaghetti. You can also use penne, macaroni, or whichever pasta you have at your home or whichever is available at the grocery. Start folding your pasta with the sauce. Now my pasta is almost ready. You switch off the range and add some fresh basil leaf. Use your basil leaf at the end or you can use it before while sauteing with the vegetable. Mix the basil with the pasta properly and you can now plate your pasta. Your pasta is almost ready and now you can garnish it with a fresh basil sprig or Parmesan cheese, and at the last drizzle it with olive oil to give it a fine touch. Your pasta is ready. Bon appetit, enjoy.